Two of the biggest fish killers in the aquarium hobby are poor water conditions and foods. And today I'm going to show you a quick tip on how we can control both of them at the same time. Stay tuned. What is going on, everybody, and welcome back to another video. So if you're new here, do me a favor. Go ahead and smash that subscribe button and ding that little notification bell so you know the next time I upload a new video. I am Ken the Water, and you're watching Otter Creek Aquatics. So for today's Tuesday tip for a healthier fish room, I'm going to show you how I feed my frozen foods. And what I have here is just a little cup. Looks like a drug test cup. I actually got this from Aquarium Co-op when they sent me assassin snails. So what I do first, I just dip it down in the water, fill it about enough just to fit a couple of frozen cubes in. Okay, so for the 55 gallon, I usually feed 2 cubes, and today I'm going to be feeding the freshwater frozen frenzy, which contains bloodworms, cyclops, and daphnia. And instead of using 2 cubes of this, I actually only have 1 cube left of bloodworms in this pack, so I'm going to throw that in with one of the freshwater frenzies cubes, and we're just going to make an ultimate concoction here. So I'll go ahead and pop in the bloodworms. We can dispose of that one since it's empty. And then there is the freshwater frenzy. And then we're just going to simply stir it up. So one thing I want to note when doing this, as you can see on my spoon it says frozen food. And I label all of my spoons like this just so I'm using the same spoons for the same types of food. That way we're not getting like cross-contamination or anything. But eventually that Sharpie will wear off, so you'll have to rewrite it, which is no big deal. It takes no time. That's why it looks so fresh and clean for you guys, because I just went ahead and rewrote it because it was starting to wear off. Let's go ahead and finish stirring this up. Alright, so the next thing we're going to do is just decant some of this water, some of the excess water. That way we're not dumping too much into the tank. We basically just want the food, not the bloody fluids. I'm losing some bloodworms, probably losing some daphnia, but won't really hurt anything. But I just like to do it for safe measures. Alright, and there we go. There is our freshwater frenzy and frozen bloodworm concoction. Look, they already know it's coming. These angels are so smart. They see me dip the cup down in there. They know they're getting some frozen foods. And this is the best part of the whole thing. Just seeing these guys go nuts. I usually like to start out a little bit at a time just to get them going. Make sure we get some down to the pepper quarries. And we're just going to hit them with it. And then there was just a little bit left in there, so I just dunk it back down, pour the rest in there. Look at this little guy. He's a bloodworm fiend. Cracks me up. He's all over the place. That's a feeding. And the peppered quarries down here will get some bloodworms and some leftovers as well. Got a couple down here. They love bloodworms. Look, he just went after that one right there. You probably have the question, how did this help the water quality and the food quality? Well, we took our cup of tank water and soaked our frozen cubes in it. That rehydrates everything. That way none of our fish are going to have any stomach problems or have any problems digesting their food. We use the same spoon for cross-contamination, and we decanted some of the water. That way we're not dumping a bunch of excess food into the water column. So that's how I feed my frozen foods. Let me know down in the comments how you guys feed your frozen foods. And one last thing before we go. Let me know what your craziest food concoction is you have ever fed your fish, and I will be featuring that comment in my upcoming video. That is all we have for now, and I will see you in that next video. See you! And one last thing before we go, drop me your craziest food concoction you have ever fed your fish down in the comments below, and I will be feeding that comment in my upcoming feeding or featuring. Whatever. If you liked this video, go and smash the subscribe button and check out any other related videos I have pertaining to the aquarium hobby. Tank on.